So this is Buddy. He is a pit bull rat terrier mix. He was recently neutered, which is why he has the e-collar on. He's about 3 years old. He loves to play, and he's very social. He gets along good with calm, respectful dogs, but he's not very appreciative of rambunctious ones in his face. So if you have a dog at home, he'd love to be friends just as long as they're polite. He would do really, really well with a basic manners training class to just learn how to be a good boy and do good things and listen. Oh, it's a good boy. Look at you, a good sit. He's going to need a home with no cats and children that are at least 9 years of age or older. That's a good boy. Can you see it? Good listener, buddy. He wants to be a good boy, so he just needs a home that's going to reinforce that with him. Yeah. But those ears, they're pretty amazing. Can you sit? That's a good boy. And he likes hot dogs. So meet Ziggy. He is a Jack Russell Terrier mix. He's about 9 years old and he is a neutered boy. He is all set to go walking or hiking. He'd love to go for a car ride with you. He's still pretty spunky, so don't let 9 years old frighten you off. He's got a lot of zip in him, and he definitely is looking for a home that he can be loved in. He is social with people, but he'd prefer not to have any other dogs or cats in his new home. So he would be just a great guy to have by himself, so he can be showered with all the love and affection that you've got to give. He does walk well on a leash, and he responds to verbal cues pretty well. And he's a tiny pocket little guy. But again, he dreams of a home with no cats, as an only dog, and with kids over 9. Good boy, Ziggy. Yeah, look at that little nubbin wagon. He's a good boy. He is. Good boy. So this is Chase, and he is our dog of the week. So meet Chase. Chase is about 12 years old. He's a pit bull Labrador mix, and he is neutered. He's a calm, quiet, relaxed guy. He is a little older, but he doesn't mean he's got less love to give. He is full of it. He'd like to go to a nice, easy place for the rest of his life that might have a comfy sofa to snuggle up and take naps on. He does like to go for a walk, but definitely at a little bit of a slower speed than maybe he did when he was 3 or 4. But that's all right. I think we all walk a little slower as we go. He is housebroken. He's dog social. His previous owner said he did get along with children. He will need a home that doesn't have any cats though. But he has a ton of love to give. So again, little slow walks, maybe around the neighborhood, would be so beneficial for him. But look at this boy. He is just sweet as pie. He'd love to be your partner. Yes, he would. Because he has a good boy with lots and lots of love to give. Yes, he does. So don't get confused between Ziggy the last one and Zoe this one. They do look an awful lot alike. This is our girl Zoe. She's a 9-year-old Jack Russell Terrier mix. She's a spayed female. She is a pretty true terrier, and she's spunky, she's full of life. She does enjoy the company of people. She's not too fond of cats or really rambunctious dogs. She would do fine with a small, older male dog. She loves going for walks. She's polite and responds well to verbal cues. Yes, she does. And again, 9 years old and a terrier is still fairly young, so don't let 9 years old turn you away. She's a sweet girl with lots of love to give. So this little guy is Hercules. He is a 3 to 4 year old male Chihuahua. He is a spunky little Chihuahua, and he's got loads of personality. He does like people, and he's pretty social with dogs his size. Bigger dogs tend to make him nervous, which I can understand because he's a little pocket of a guy. So Hercules would love to go for walks. He'd also love being in your lap. He will need children, if there's any children in the home, to have them be 6 years of age or older. But he is just a sweet, handsome little guy. And if you think that he might be a good fit for your family, feel free to swing on into the shelter and ask to meet Hercules. So this is Rose. She is about 6 to 7 years old and a German Shepherd. She is a smart, smart girl. She will sit when asked. She learned shake in about 30 seconds the other night. She's a pretty calm, gentle, middle-aged girl. She does walk well on a leash. She'll sit on command, and she's very gentle when taking treats, as you can see. She would like to go for walks or lay around while you're just working on stuff at home. She's a pretty confident girl, and she'll definitely need to meet any other dogs that may share a new home with her. But so far, she seems to be a pretty easygoing girl. She will need an adult-only home with no cats. But Rose is a very, very good girl, and she's quite pretty. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Good girl, honey.
Oh, that's a good boy. Thank you.
So this sweet boy is Xander. He is about 9 months old, an Akita mix. He just got neutered. And so he is a pretty puppy. He's got some adventures in him. He'd like to explore. He wants to be with an active family that does have experience with larger dogs. Because he'll grow up to be probably a pretty good-sized boy. Especially being with him only being 9 months, he would do really, really great in beginning training classes to learn how to be a good boy, especially as he grows and gets bigger. Yes. But he is a sweet, sweet boy. He loves going for walks, and he likes his playtime in the yard here. He does need a home with no cats and children 13 years of age or older. Look, there it is, kiddo. Look. Did you lose your hot dog, kiddo? Here you go. There you go. Good boy. But he definitely wants to be a good boy and fit in with a good family. He's waiting here for you. So if he looks like the guy that would be good for you, come on down and ask to meet Xander. precious little girl is Blossom. She's about 2 years old. And she is an itty bitty tiny chihuahua. She's a bit of a shy girl. So she would probably do best in a little bit of a quieter home with people that are willing to let her take her time to be introduced to new things. But she is getting braver and more confident by the day, which is always a good thing to see. She is a tiny, tiny little girl. Yes, she is. And apparently she likes hot dogs. Yeah. She's a good girl. But again, this is Blossom. And she would love to come and meet you. Or you to come and meet her, actually. Oh, that's a good stretch. That's a good stretch. You like those hot dogs, huh?